What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So let's jump in and get a daily increase from my lovely Sagittarian 9th house collective. Guys, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for your 9th house. But even with that being said, family, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Alright, Spirit. So what is the energy that is on offer for my Sagittarian 9th house collective today? What is the energy? Ooh, thank you. Hathor. I tried to say Hathor yesterday, messed her name up, and had it completely wrong. So she's here today. Hathor, light activation. That's a nice elevation from the last 2 daily increases, in my opinion. Acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. And then we have El Moria, spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. So the energy that is on offer is some sort of light activation. There is some acceleration, forward movement here. And you're being protected as things are accelerating, as things are moving. This is beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. Let's see how this is playing out for you. This is beautiful energy that is on offer. What is the energy that is meeting Sagittarius today? What is the energy that is currently present for Sagittarius today? Two cards. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. And red, forgive. October the 3rd, March the 10th could be significant. I definitely feel like that there is this energy of releasing, forgiveness for sure. I don't know. I think that you're definitely being asked to forgive someone after what appears to be a tower moment with Phoenix here at the bottom of the deck. So it definitely looks like that right now things are in the intense stages after something kind of exploded. And you're not really sure how this is going to work out in your favor. But yes, slow down and celebrate yourself. But the universe is actually trying to give you signs and synchronicities to let you know that this is actually turning out to be a happily ever after for you. But you must be willing to take some sort of chance. You must be willing to forgive. You must understand that you are safe. You are divinely protected, divinely guided, and that good stuff. Yeah. And don't seek anyone's, release the expectation of how this is supposed to flow, how it's supposed to be received. Definitely some sort of light activation, accelerated movement here. Spirit is telling you to stand in your light. So someone that has wronged you today could be approaching. They could be experiencing some sort of sorrow. And you're being given the opportunity to stand in your light, to forgive and move forward. Let's see. What is the theme of the day for Sagittarius? What is the challenge of the day for Sagittarius? What is the advice to get through the challenges of today? And then what's on the other side of today for Sag? And I would absolutely love to see. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So the theme of the day is the 5 of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like that this is, I definitely feel like that there's some sort of 5 of Swords energy. So this is like a clashing of the egos, a clashing of perspectives. The challenge for the day is the Knight of Wands. The advice to get through these challenges, the Strength card. What's on the other side? The King of Wands. Beautiful. How is Sag showing up? The Chariot. Beautiful energy here. Strong Leo, Cancer energy here. We have both the major arcana for Leo and Cancer, and then we also have the King of Wands, which is Leo Cancer energy, and then we also have the Knight of Wands here, which is in the challenging position. So I feel like that the challenge is going against the grain, not being so rigid. Like with the Five of Swords being the theme of the day, this is really saying that there's a level of protection around you. Yes, it is. And Mourier is here to confirm that. And because you are in such a prosperous vibrations right here, okay? Spirit is saying that you don't have to show up as so rigid in your movement. There is a need, like, the advice is the Strength card, and this one says it takes great strength to be soft. So I do feel like that something does require you to come off of a rigid stance. I feel like that the rigid stance that the rigid perspective that you're on is preventing forward movement. So I do feel like that there's an opportunity for you guys to take your respective corners, think this out, and come back and discuss something. But it does require a softer approach. It does require you to understand that there is great strength in being soft. Like, you don't have to... I feel like that I feel like that if you can soften your approach here and not be so rigid, I feel like that the challenge is a few rules are going to have to be bent in order for you to achieve forgiveness or for you to achieve forward movement here. It does require some forgiveness maybe on an area where you just kind of typically don't waver at. Queen of Pentacles. Alright, let's see. What is this Five of Swords here, Spirit? This is the theme of the day. Thank you. So the Four of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of compromise as it pertains to finances. There could be some sort of dispute over large purchases. There could even be the need to make some sort of large purchase. However, there is this self-sabotaging perspective that is preventing you from making some sort of purchase. Come out of that lack mindset. I do feel like that this is the time to treat yourself with something like what it is that you're desiring right now. Of course, don't get carried away. But for this to be the theme of the day, I do feel like that, I'm not going to lie, there could be some sort of dispute over finances, some sort of dispute over who takes what. The Three of Cups. The challenge of the day is the Knight of Wands. What is this? Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. This is the challenge. And it's coming out as the Star card. So it says, have faith that healing is in the forecast. So I do feel like that this is a situation. I feel like you feel wronged inside of a situation. There's a lot of court cards here, so I definitely feel like that there is a person involved in this, especially with forgive. I feel like that the challenge here is that you feel wronged and you don't necessarily feel like you were out of line, especially because of what's taken place. You was justified in whatever actions it is that you took. However, This is saying, withstand in your light, acceleration, brilliance, light activation. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of forgiveness that is going to require you to, like, maybe you wouldn't have forgiven someone for this in the past. This is definitely giving me, you don't feel like that you have to forgive, like you're not seeing the reason to apologize or to accept an apology, because for some of you all, this is flat out third party. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been trying to run away from it because I don't want that to be the center of this daily increase. But the challenge, the fact of the matter is you may feel like that someone could have cheated on you, could have went behind your back to do something, and you don't necessarily see where you should forgive this person, or there's definitely a lack of forgiveness, and there's a rigid approach, a rigid stance on this. Spirit is saying that that pessimistic perspective is making you very rigid and very reckless in your response. The advice here, or this is the other person, just take it how it resonates, guys. The advice here is the Strength card. It takes great strength to be soft. What is this here? The Knight of Cups. Wow. So I'm definitely hearing soften your approach with every card that comes out. I want you to know, Sag, we got the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that someone is going to make some sort of Knight of Cups. This is more than the Page of Cups, so it's more than just some emotional apology. It's more than just some emotional apology. This is someone that has some sort of creative expression. This is someone that has a creative expression. Does it require practicality? Absolutely. But I feel like that there is some sort of practical, creative offer, whether this be an apology or something of that is coming your way. Spirit is saying that this is going to shake things up. But don't, like, you catch more bees with honey. Okay? Wow, the Six of Wands. Somebody is, the Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is wanting to invest in you. And somebody is definitely wanting to invest in you. But you may be too closed off and guarded towards this person, or just, I think it's towards this person, if I'm being honest. You may be closed off and guarded towards this person and not really allowing yourself to see the creative expression and the opportunity for creative expression in this offer that's coming in. But if you soften your approach, what's on the other side is, it says your inner candlelight shines bright enough for others to follow. So I feel like that the way that you show up here, if you can soften your approach, then I feel like that ultimately, like, it looks like to me like you're the leader and you're dealing with somebody who's going to follow your lead. So choose the lead wisely is what I'm getting, especially with the Chariot here, is how Sag is showing up. You're moving forward. You're overcoming obstacles. So I feel like that someone else is trying to jump on board with you. But I do feel like that this is someone that it does require a level of forgiveness for. Okay. Okay. So what's on the other side is the King of Wands. What is this, Spirit? Thank you. The Moon card. Boy, this Cancer energy is strong. I feel like that what's on the other side is a level of I do feel like that in order for your inner light to shine through, it does require some self-reflecting. So I feel like that what's on the other side of here is your vision, your perspective, your dream for where it is that you're headed. It is brightened, it is illuminated, It shines brightly because of the amount of self-reflecting. So I do feel like that on the other side here, there is some reflecting, inner self-reflecting that is going to take place, that is going to help you see the direction that you're trying to go. And I also feel like that this is going to, like, I don't know, there's something about an increase in your following, okay? I mean, it does require you to honor your emotions. There's a lot of Leo Cancer energy here. A lot of Leo Cancer energy here. But this is like, by honoring your emotions, you're giving yourself permission to feel joy, and therefore somebody else in your environment is also like, okay, maybe it's okay for me to loosen up too. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius is showing up as the Chariot. Why is this? Guys, I hope that this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. If this message has seemed like it was yours, or you have just followed like the storyline, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does give me and my spirit team some feedback, lets us know that we're hitting home for you. But most importantly, it does help push us out into the YouTube algorithm so that other Sagittarians in need can find this message. Also, guys, we do have just a few days left to use, that was the Magician card. We do have just a few days left to use the coupon code for $40. If you purchase $40 in merchandise, you do get a 20-minute live Zoom session for, I believe, like $15, $10-15. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely head over to the ManjulaAwakening.com. All right, Spirit, give me clarity. Why is Sagittarius showing up as the Chariot today? Thank you. So I feel like that you're overcoming some sort of toxicity here, for sure. Yeah, the King of Swords. I feel like that you're stepping back into, I feel like that you're recognizing something toxic has been holding you back. Okay? Whether this be by this is a forgive and move forward. And I feel like that someone that could possibly be holding a grudge against you for the fact that you didn't let them get by with their BS could be seen. It's like you recognizing that energy you continuously giving into a situation that's not given back to you. It's like you're reclaiming your power. You're reclaiming yourself from that situation. You're no longer playing small inside of that situation. But it's like you're now at a place where you're seeing the purpose in that connection. But not to the point that you stay chained to it anymore. I definitely see the theme of the day is you cutting ties from a situation that has kept you at like a tit for tat, like tally mark. This is definitely a situation where you did this, so I did this, or you did this, so I did this, or I did this, so now you got to do this. I scratched your back, now it's time for you to scratch mine. There's something like that that has kept you guys chained to a toxic cycle. I do feel like that there's an understanding that staying in this person's energy or staying in that energy limits your forward movement. So I definitely see Sagittarius reclaiming their power from this toxic situation of a tit for tat. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. With the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool card here. In order to have this new beginning, I do feel like that you're being called to hear this person out, Sagittarius. I do feel like that you're being called to hear this person out. Because even though you have a justified reason for feeling the way that you feel, I do feel like that this other person is worthy of being heard out. I just want to throw that out there. Alright, Spirit, if Sagittarius is relating to this in work and career, what is the message? Ups and downs. So if this is working career for you, it's like not taking it personal when things are like, it's like the work that you're in, it has the potential for a lot of highs, but it also has the potentials for lows and stagnations. And that's part of it. So don't get tied in, like don't have a toxic, low vibrational perspective, because let me just use YouTube for example purposes. So if this is working career for you, I could be upset. This is one of the lowest months I've ever had on YouTube. Lowest earning months I've ever had on YouTube since I've been monetized. I could take that as a sign of this. I could take that as a sign and, message YouTube all day long talking about y'all not circulating my videos. I post a video at the end of the month with this title and it don't get no views. If I post it at the beginning of the month, it gets y'all circulating me like crazy. I can get upset with YouTube about that, or I can just understand that it's just part of the gig right now. And so I could release a toxic mindset and figure out a way to make that work for me. And make adjustments, make accommodations along the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's about seeing that there may be lows and then figuring out how do you thrive in those lows like you thrive in the highs as well. Yeah, see, there's a lot of magic around this situation, but it does require you to not hold on to, not become self-sabotaging in this situation. Yeah, it requires you to tap into your wisdom in order to cultivate the ups, more of the ups and less of the lows. Yes. Wow. So taking the actual steps, there's an understanding that there are highs and lows, taking the actual steps to prepare yourself for the highs and the lows. For those of my Sagittarian 9th house collective that are relating to this in love spirit, let go of control issues. And then we also have distance behind that. And it says this separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. And that, I feel like that really makes a lot of sense. So however you're applying this, there is a need to surrender the control. It's gonna flow the way the universe needs it to flow. Because the way that it is flowing, it's actually giving you growth, whether this be relationship or career. Whatever the low moments are, it is building character, whether this be individually or as a couple, as a partner. Here, there is, if you're relating to this in love, this is a soulmate that you're dealing with. It's just that there was some sort of clarity, some level of growth that needed to be, like it needed to be triggered during some sort of, a separation needed to take place in order to trigger this growth here. Alright, Spirit, can I please get a clarifying life situation for this reading? Guys, we also have Aquarius here on the board and Capricorn. Just wanted to throw that out there. So Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, and Capricorn. And if I'm not mistaken, Aquarius and Capricorn are across from one another on the zodiacal wheel. So I could be tapping into someone's north and south node. No, Aquarius and Capricorn is not across from one another on the zodiacal wheel. I don't know where that came from. It's Aquarius and Leo that is across from one another. And both of those are here on the board. So I could be tapping into someone's north and south node. Thank you for that correction, Spirit. All right. What is the clarifying life situation to begin wrapping up this daily increase? Fantasy Island. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. So I feel like that this separation is helping you guys see through some sort of rose-colored glasses where you guys were not on the same page as it pertains to something. This separation, this distance, this discord is an opportunity for you guys to get on the same page. Wow, I said you are divinely protected and divinely guided. And here we have divinely guided at the bottom of the deck. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receiving guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Then we also have creating a new identity, and that's exactly what I feel like you and this person, or that's what you and this person are doing in a romantic relationship. I also feel like that you're in the process of creating a new identity as it pertains to your work and career. And this is, the identity is understanding the highs and the lows. It says embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. Oh man. Alright, Spirit, can we get a numerology here for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. 1144, high vibes. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. And then 0707, compromise. That's that 5 of Swords energy for the theme of the day. So I do feel like that you'll be compromising what it is that you're holding on to for dear life, or at least that's what you're being asked to do in order to see acceleration, in order to take advantage of this light activation that is on offer. In this card 0707, it does say self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. At the top of the deck, we have 1111, wish come true. With the star card, I'll take it. I feel like that's the issue, though, is this situation here. It is some sort of wish fulfillment for you, but you're having a rigid stance because from when you're looking at this situation right now, someone has done the unforgivable. Spirit is asking you to soften your approach when looking at this, okay? It says you're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, a new opportunity, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Okay, Sag. Alright, baby girl, close this out. I'm actually hearing get an Archangel Michael. Y'all need some oracles today. This is a pretty straightforward message today. So Spirit is giving you quite a bit of encouragement with the oracles. Alright, baby girl, close this out, please. One card for my Sagittarius. I always say, honey, if this one would have been talking and walking in her lifetime, she would have been a little feisty thing. I said one card got 2. We'll take it all because I will not deny her. Sacred Self. I know I am love. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my true worth in every moment. Let me experience that I am love. My own sacred self will always draw kindred spirits. So there's definitely a kindred spirit and soulmate energy in your space. Wow, generosity. And that's what that 4 of Pentacles is telling me. You're definitely being asked to compromise how you show up generously. Like you may not want to be generous in this energy. I am abundant love. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily send blessings to all, even those filled with negativity or fear. May I shower the planet with love, knowing there is an unlimited ocean within me. At the bottom of the deck, we do have fear. So subconsciously, there is fear that needs to be released. I release all fears. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me and always, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness in the new. Prosperity. I am trusting. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows you alone are the source of all prosperity. Let me live in gratitude, trusting every need is handled. That alone is true wealth. You have the resources that you need in order to show up the way that the universe is asking you to show up inside of this compromise, forgiving energy, okay? All Alright, Archangel Michael, you are going to wrap this up for me, if you may, if you will. We are going to allow Archangel Michael to close this out for us. Alright. Closing message. Thank you. The way forward is open. That's a 32 card. Major changes taking place here, Sag. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Archangel Michael will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Spirit is asking you to let go. Let go. Here's that 9 again. I definitely feel like that things are intensifying. There are grudges and situations and wounds that you're holding on to that no longer serve you. Allow Archangel Michael to sever the energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. And then we have It's Almost Over here with another 7 card. It says, your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. All right, Sagittarius, I love you. I hope that this was able to uplift you on your day. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Peace, love, and light.